Former Freemason Grand Master facing 10 years in jail after being caught and stinged by police as he waited to meet a 14-year-old boy. A former Freemason Grand Master is facing jail after he was caught in a police sting trying to lure a child into sex. Alan Wright, 75, regularly went to meetings at Freemasons Hall in St. James Street, London. He was described as a significant figure in the organization, which is also popular with Prince Michael. Wright was arrested last November at Bury St. Edmunds railway station in Suffolk, the Express reported. He thought he was there to meet a 14-year-old boy he'd talked to online and sent pictures of his private parts. But instead, when he arrived, he was greeted by Suffolk police, who'd set up an online sting after gathering information on Wright's private life. A specialist officer had posed as a child on the gay dating app Grindr. Wright will appear at Ipswich Crown Court for sentencing next month and is facing up to 10 years in prison. That's not long enough. That is not long enough. How about the other individuals? I shouldn't say the other. How about the individuals that this man affected? We know what the Masons do. We've exposed it over and over and over again. And somehow people don't get it. There is a massive connection to Freemasonry and pedophilia. There is also a massive connection between the Catholic Church and sex abuse among boys. Over 4,000 children alleged victims of Catholic Church sex abuse in Australia since 1980. More than 4,000 children, mostly boys, were allegedly sexually abused by Catholic priests in Australia over decades, an investigation says, adding that since the 1950s, some 7% of priests in the country were alleged perpetrators. I really wonder if there was a connection between the alleged perpetrators and Freemasonry. The report was released on Monday by the Australian Royal Commission into Institutional Responses to Child Sexual Abuse. The commission will resume its public hearing into the current policies of the Catholic Church on Tuesday. The investigation analyzed all types of claims of sexual abuse, including against former priests, religious brothers or sisters, or any other person employed in or appointed to a voluntary position by a Catholic Church authority. Just recently, in the U.S., 474 were arrested, 28 sexually exploited children rescued during statewide human trafficking operation. There is a lot going on in this sphere. Let's put it that in sphere, not fear, but a sphere, like a sphere. We are seeing the biggest scandal that I can remember. It's called Pizzagate. Now, we did a video on Ben Swan. He's gone quiet as to the investigations. I believe he was on TV recently, but he's gone dark as far as his private investigation stuff goes, or his independent journalism. But as far as these exposés that have been coming out recently, there's a shaking going on. Something is changing. We're seeing a massive, massive amount of the truth about just how sick and twisted these individuals are. They're satanic. It is Satanism. And it's being exposed. That's all I got for you. God bless and carry on.